who do you feel like plant-based is for? Do you feel like it's for everybody? Do you feel like some people have some maybe conditions or autoimmune things that where they shouldn't be completely plant-based?
I have never seen such a one-size-fits-all type of thing.
Yeah.
It quite literally, now I've been doing this for 15 years. I've been teaching plant-based nutrition for 15 years. It'll be this year. And I have seen people reverse things from lifelong eczema and asthma to autoimmune disease, like stop multiple sclerosis, to reversing advanced stage cardiovascular disease, also shown in the science, not just anecdote,
Yeah.
reversing type 2 diabetes. We always say results are typical. This my clients, this happens all the time.
And most of the time you see like little thing like these results are not typical on
Right.
the bottom of a screen. Okay. They
Exactly.
are typical. Okay. Carry on.
Exactly. So with us, with this way of eating, typical, it really reverses and improves so many things, reverses your risk for almost every chronic disease that's been studied so far. There's every day there's new research that comes out for your kidneys, for your maybe Alzheimer's. There's a lot of convincing stuff on all. It's like stuff we never thought. So I am open to the idea that there's nothing it can't help. And I've never seen anyone do worse on it when they're doing it the right way.
Okay.
I honestly haven't.
Now, could that be from people? I mean, your standard American diet, right, is horrible and like beige and a bunch of processed.
Well, look
crap.
at you.
Yeah, I mean, right.
You didn't go from a standard Western diet. You went
I-
from a very healthy diet.
I did not.
Quote, unquote.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going devil's advocate here. So
okay.
if people went from having that diet and all of a sudden they started incorporating more like fruits and vegetables in their life, I mean, that's going to make a huge difference there, right?
100%. In fact, if there's one thing you want to start today, it's eat more vegetables and fruits.
Okay.
And then, graduate to eating more plant-based meals because like in our book, there's 100 recipes. I always say you could eat infinite tasty combinations of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, mushrooms, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices. So just squeeze them in. And by squeezing more in, like even if you have a meatless meal and then you have a meatless day and then,
Right.
maybe you end up, ooh, this kind of feels good.
Yeah.
And, whatever, the more you do it, the better.
So you would just advise people to start incorporating more whole foods,
More plants. More whole plants.
and then from there you kind of adjust the scale a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, some people like to. Okay, so it depends on you, but when we take our clients, we do a real dramatic entry, like you dive in and that's it, and then your whole palate changes. And actually, Penn Jillette talks really, really eloquently about how he still eats the food he loves. It's just that the food he loves changed because your palate changes, and this is what we see. For some people, it's easier to just like start, eliminating a food group or at the same time incorporating more plant meals.
Right.
So, it's either way what works for you. But I think it's really effective to just like go for it. And then it's a little painful at first because it's hard to go from seeing that. Like I was on the personal trainer diet for 12 years or more, like chicken breasts, egg whites, and veggies. 18 egg whites a day I ate.
Wow.
Okay. And, and I was sick. I was miserable, but that's how whatever. That's how a lot of people do it. And so it's like every step helps, but it just, everything helps.